Well, hey everybody. This story is a enclosed car hauler nightmare horror story. It's in a group somebody shared in a Russian car hauler group that I'm part of. Some of you may be in that group, but it's like an insiders group. It's a constant chat, day and night. You just enter the group, and I'm always behind on like 500 messages in there. So this one happens to be in Russian, this message, and I'll translate it. It's kind of a funny horror story of enclosed car hauling. So let's get right into it.
Ой, пацанчики, я ебал, я прямо что-то такой уставший, пизда.
So he's swearing in Russian, saying, guys, I'm bleeping tired.
Антос прямо, пиздантос, разрывантос. Приехал сегодня, пикапить, блядь, Ford Mustang 18-го года.
So I came to pick up a Ford Mustang 2018.
Участников на Нью-Джерси.
From a private party in New Jersey.
Думаю, приеду, посмотрю.
So he thought, I'll show up and check it out.
Приезжаю, блядь, смотрю, стоит Snake, нахуй.
So I show up and it's a Snake. I'm guessing Super Snake, right? You know, the high performance one.
Ну и кто не знает, Snake это такой Mustang, тюнингованный до пиздеца.
So he says, whoever doesn't know, Snake, it's a tuned up Mustang all the way to bleep and bleep.
И у него, блядь, в салоне сиденье такое, где красные такие, как у космонавта, ремни, блядь, пятиточечные.
And he says, it bleep and has seats inside that are red and have stripes and polka dots, just like cosmonauts, just like spacecraft.
Ну, в общем, он еще и затюняченный, посаженный.
And anyways, it's tuned and it's lowered.
И у него, блядь, смотрю, резина стоит, эти слики, блядь.
And he said, he's looking at the tires and they're bleeping slicks, racing slicks.
Прямо даже не полуслики, а слики, нахуй.
Not even semi-slicks. They're completely slick tires.
И стоит миленькая тетенька такая с мужем, старенький, там лет по...
And he said, and standing next to the car is a nice lady, standing next to her husband.
Индусы.
Indians. So, I don't know what that has to do with anything, but they're Indians. They're like in their 50s or 60s, he said.
Я говорю, нихуя себе у вас тачка. Они говорят, да, это наша тачка, это наша тачка.
They said, wow, you have quite the car. And they said, yeah, this is our car, it's our car.
А тебе говорили, что там внутри, блядь, вещи?
Did anyone tell you, by the way, that there's some items inside the car?
Нет, а он тонированный в хлам полностью вместе с лобашом, блядь.
He goes, no. But the car is tinted all the way to the windshield. The windshield's even tinted.
Короче, я открываю дверь водительскую, пацаны, я охуел.
So anyways, I opened the driver's door and boys, did I freak out.
То есть тетя 1,50 м ростом, даже она бы хуй поместилась за руль, вот в том положении, в котором оставили сиденье. Машина забитая,
So the woman is about 1.5 meters tall. And there's no way she would fit in the car in the position that the seat was pushed in forward.
Мувинг, короче, мувинг, переезд, ебаный в рот.
It had so much stuff in it. they're moving. He says moving, like legitimately. They're moving their house in this Ford Mustang Super Snake.
Я говорю, вы охуели.
I told them, I don't even know how to translate. You guys are crazy, basically.
Короче, блядь, звоню диспетчеру, говорю, да такая хуйня.
So anyways, I called the dispatcher and tell him,
Димон,
this is what I'm dealing with. What do I do?
только с ними договариваться.
He goes, there's nothing I can do. You got to negotiate this deal with them now.
Я ему, бля, говорю, окей, перезвоню.
So I
Говорю,
tell him,
это
okay, I'll
деньги,
call you
давайте
back.
200 баксов. Они, ну, деньги.
So I told the customer, give me another $200 for having your car full of everything it's full with.
Ну, мани, нахуй. Начинает звонить по видео сыну, сын хозяин.
They said, we don't have no money. And they started to do a video call to the son. And the son is the actual owner of the car.
Тачки. Индус охуевший какой-то там. Алло, бля, что там, бля?
Some big shot Indian guy is saying, hello, mother freaking guy. What's up? You know, like that kind of stuff.
Я говорю, слышь, ты хуй. Я, блядь, машины
I said, listen, dickhead. I haul cars, not a moving business.
перевожу, а они, бля, мувингом занимают. Мне похуй, я все сказал, что там будут вещи, и меня не ебет. И брал
He said, I don't give a F. I told him that there's going to be a couple items in the car, so that's not my issue.
положил трубку.
And he hung up.
Короче, охуел. Еле
Эй.
кое-как выехал. Я ему говорю, ну, такой охуевший, говорю, да, идите вы нахуй. Звоню диспетчеру, говорю, не, братуха, я их рот...
Wait, oh, I missed the spot.
Я, блядь, машины перевожу, а они, блядь, мувингом занимают. Мне похуй, я все сказал, что там будут вещи, и меня не ебет. И положил трубку. И я ему говорю, ну, такой охуевший, говорю, да, идите вы нахуй. Звоню диспетчеру, говорю, не, брат...
I said, the HE double hockey sticks with you guys. I'm calling my dispatcher again.
Братуха, я их рот варенье лил.
And said I was sweet to them. They need to get lost.
Он, бля, Димон, ну, на самом деле, говорит, не знаю, лучший вариант, нахуй, из Мичигана.
The dispatcher said, well, this is the best load I could give you from Michigan this time.
И плюс это Мантвей, сейчас будем делать, нахуй, cancel, блядь.
And he said, and the broker is Montway, and if we do cancel,
Давай попизди с ними по-нормальному, может, что-то насыпят, нахуй, да язык.
talk to them legitimately again. Maybe they'll give you a couple shekels extra, and you can deliver the freaking car.
Короче,
So anyways,
согласился я ее забрать.
I agree to take the car.
Начинаю выезжать со двора, а он на этих сликах падла.
So I start pulling out of the yard, the driveway, but the car's on racing slicks. Son of a gun.
Он еще, по-моему, я так понял, что спиртом заправленный, потому что запах от выхлопа такой пиздец, как от водки, нахуй.
And I think it's fueled up with. Sorry for laughing, but let me get my giggles out. Don't laugh. And I think it's fueled up with alcohol because, you know, when you're running it, it smells like freaking vodka out the tailpipe.
Завожу его нахуй, драйв включаю, он холодный, 1500 оборотов. Орёт, пидорас.
So I'm starting it, it's cold, and the cold idle is at like 1500, and it's screaming. Son of a gun.
На всю, блядь, деревню, нахуй, ёбаный в рот.
He's like, it's waking up the whole. Stop laughing. This is a good clip, man. He says, let me get my giggles out. Sorry. Don't make me laugh. Just cook dinner, woman. I'm just kidding. So he says it's screaming on the whole village, you know, whatever New Jersey village this is.
А у них снежком припорошило, они там чистили, но выпал новый, они еще не успели, там сантиметра 2 снега.
And he says some snow sprinkled on the ground recently, and it looks like they cleaned it a bit, but still, they need to shovel a little bit more snow, and it's a little bit packed down.
Короче, отпускаю тормоз нахуй. Драйв включаю, тормоз
So I said, so I let go of the brakes on this mother freaking car.
отпускаю. Он хуярит вперед нахуй. Я начинаю, блядь, поворачивать.
How do you translate that? It's spinning out, going forwards, basically. That's what he's trying to say. I'm trying to go forward, and it's spinning out.
Он не поворачивает, падла, эти пластмассовые колеса нахуй, ну, в минус в погоду. Короче, охуел.
So I'm trying to turn the steering wheel, and it's going straight. I'm trying to load this car with its plastic wheels. Racing slicks, right? In the snow. They're no good.
Блядь, с того двора нахуй, думаю, в пизду.
Trying to get out of
Ладно,
the yard,
уже согласился брать.
thinking, well, I already agreed
Просто
to
и
take the
вторая
car.
тачка уже была тоже на
And I really had
Нью-Джерси.
the second car to
Как бы
New
за
Jersey
нормальные пенёнзы.
for good money, so might as well
Ну, как
take
бы,
it.
блядь,
So I'm
тоже
thinking
типа,
kind of,
блядь, Димон, это лучший вариант, нахуй.
and my dispatcher says this is your best situation,
Ну
so
ладно, хуй с тобой.
don't cancel
Короче, я
this load.
кое-как
And I
ее
said, okay.
забрал, кое-как ее загрузил. Она так
So anyways, I barely loaded it. I barely loaded this car.
загружена, пацаны, вещами, что я не смог задние
The car was loaded so much with items that I couldn't,
колеса застроповать, просунуть в щель между резиной и аркой. Я не смог
thread the strap between the rubber and the wheel arc.
трепу засунуть ни с одной, ни с другой стороны.
Not from one side, not from the other, in the back. That's how much stuff was loaded in the car that I couldn't even thread the strap through between the wheel well and the tire in the back wheels.
Застрепал только на передние колеса.
So I just strapped it down with the front tire.
Да ладно, как бы,
I
хуй бы
said,
с ним,
okay, whatever.
с этим мустангом.
Just forget it. Forget the stupid Mustang.
Приезжаю за второй пиздатой тачкой.
And I went to go get the second car.
А базар был за F-150 с короткой кабиной.
And the car was supposed to be an F-150
А базар был за F-150 с короткой кабиной.
with a short cab.
В итоге я приезжаю за тачкой,
But I
мне
show
говорят,
up,
не,
and they
братан,
said,
это
no,
не
brother.
F-150, это
It's not a F-150.
Сильверадо 1500, нахуй, double crew cab.
It's a Silverado double crew cab, 1500. Not a F-150 short cab.
Я говорю, вы что, охуели? А время 6 вечера, я еле успел к ним, чтобы они не закрылись.
Are you guys crazy? But the time is 6 in the evening, and I almost didn't make it on time to pick up the car.
Короче, пацаны, как
So
я
anyways,
охуел
guys.
грузить в Enclose этот ебаный Сильверадо.
I got so exhausted loading this Silverado inside my enclosed trailer,
Блядь, 18-го года, нахуй. Ну, чтоб вы только знали.
2018.
Поэтому,
you
если
guys
там
will know.
кто-то думает, что там, блядь, на Enclose, блядь,
So if anyone's considering enclosed car hauling, let me tell you,
ебать, пацаны, нахуй, там в
Forget
носу
it.
ковыряются. Я вам могу сказать честно.
you'd go
Я,
pick your
блядь,
nose
за
instead.
3, я выехал во вторник вечером.
I left on
У
Tuesday
меня все
evening,
полностью было постирано
and
чистое. в
all my
итоге.
all my warm clothes were freshly washed.
Все вещи, сука, теплые, грязные, нахуй. Я
Now
как
my
чмо,
warm
блядь,
clothing-
весь из-
It's all dirty. I'm like this. Как сказать чмо по-английски? I don't even know how to translate. He says I'm like this dirty dog, basically, with all my dirty clothes crawling on the floor of my enclosed trailer, strapping down the car.
пачканный, весь нахуй в какой-то хуйне.
All
Трейлер
covered
весь
in
засранный снегом, хуегом,
the
солью,
trailer's all
пизда,
covered in
нахуй.
salt and dirty.
Еду с перевесом,
with snow.
пизда каким нахуй. Трейлер
I'm
тяжеленный,
overloaded,
бля. Я
the
прям
trailer's
еду, думаю,
very
доехать
heavy.
бы, чтоб не повзрывались колеса.
Hopefully I can make it
Рессоры, бля.
without
Так что приходите к нам.
damaging my tires or my suspension on the trailer. So guys, you're welcome to come and join in Closed Transport.
Close. Будете ездить на Феррари, Lamborghini.
You'll be driving a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, and in Closed Transport.
И все у вас будет охуенно. Я
And
еду,
everything's
блядь,
gonna be
поломанный,
excellent.
как будто я, блядь, весь день огород копал, нахуй.
I'm looking like I was digging in my garden all day long. That's how dirty I am.
Знает. На время, причем, на скорость, блядь. Фу, бля, пизда, нахуй. Извините, пожаловался, бля, ну так прямо, блядь, на душе паскудно, пиздец, бля. Хоть еду за $2, ну так паскудно, пизда.
I'm sorry for complaining, but it's been a tough day, and at least I'm driving for $2 a mile, but still, not fun.
Че думаю?
So yeah, that's all he had to say. I thought I'd share it with you. Montway, please inform your customers. Dima, good luck out there. And this was a 2-car enclosed, I believe, hard side race car style trailer. So it gets the job done, but it's not easy work. That's why I enjoy a big 18-wheeler that has commercial grade enclosed trailers where you don't have to crawl on your floor. And it has the space for, and the weight capacity and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, so I just thought I'd share that video, or that audio is kind of entertaining, and we can all laugh about it, but there are customers like that load up their cars and said, yeah, that's 100 pounds. It's not 100 pounds. It's like 600 pounds you got in the car. And imagine if you put 8 of those, 8 times 6 is 48. That's like the weight of a Jag XJL. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to be way overweight. So if you're a customer, if you're going to have your car hauled, don't do that. That really upsets the drivers, gives them a really bad day. And if you're a dispatcher or a broker, I'm sure you understand this all by now. So hope you have a better day out there, Dima. And maybe you should try out Tiny, huh? He's got some good customers, and the experience he has just doesn't tolerate this kind of nonsense. So maybe you'd have better days working at Tiny's. I'm just saying. Not because he's my friend, but because he really does have quite the experience. Check him out on YouTube and on Instagram.
I don't know if you know, not only do you get to handle beautiful exotic luxury cars at Tiny's Towing, working with them, but you also get a fabulous shirt to wear. So check them out, Tiny's Towing on Instagram. They're also on YouTube. They've got more experience than even I do, and probably the best company for you to team up with once you have some experience. They even have a small program for new guys to get in the industry and just handle regular daily drivers. If you really want to handle the exotic cars, build your experience, team up with them, and they'll give you this fabulous shirt to wear that you can give to your woman, and she'll look great in it. Or you could just wear it yourself, look like you're sitting on top of the world in it. Tiny's Towing. Check them out.